Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring, where last time I I didn't really do what I meant to do. I meant to come here last time, and this is what we would have been doing. Doing stuff in the Volcano Manor. Lovely place, really. Uh, Not entirely OSHA safe, you know? With giant... Not exactly water feature, it's a lava feature. It's even less safe. But yeah, uh, we didn't come here last time, as is evident of me being here now. Instead, we did some interesting stuff down in. If I find it, it's a little slow to move over. Down in here, we we found Moog, the Lord of Blood, I think his title is. And yeah, we shouldn't be fighting him yet, but we do need to fight him in order to get to the DLC at some point. So yeah, last time we mostly spent our time. Ah, that's Volcano Manor request. I was wondering what the red mark was. Spent our time helping out at the church here. Got us our little medallion to get us to Moog. But honestly, didn't know he existed. I don't know if he's new to the DLC, but we didn't find him when I was doing the first playthrough of the game. So that's interesting to have a new boss to fight at some point. He didn't seem terrible. Like, we did decent damage enough as we are, but it didn't feel like we were meant to be fighting him right now. So here we are instead doing this. Because this feels more correct to me. I'm worried these guys might be resistant to fire, is my largest concern. Because, I mean, they live in the Volcano Manor. But that's my main damage type. I've got a big torch. Or not even all that big of a torch, just a torch, right? And ow. That's a munch me ability. Got it. I did not expect them to have a grab and munch on me ability. Okay, quite a bit of AoE to it as well. Good to know. I'm honestly a lot less confident in this all of a sudden. Munching this flask counteracts the poison. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried now. I hadn't anticipated that these guys might be, you know, strong to fire. It makes sense. But I don't have another torch that's not on fire, unless it's a torch pole. Could this be the return of a torch pole? It could be. It could very well be. Is he stuck? I feel like he's stuck. I'm just gonna whack him a bunch. Okay, he's figured it out. He's gotten unstuck now. That's good. Less good for me, but good for him. You know? Yeah, I'm a little worried about the fact these guys did not seem susceptible to my attack. It does mean I get to use fancy words like susceptible though, so I mean it could be worse. Seeing as the other guys are getting like one shot, this is a weird kind of middle ground I'm finding myself in of, I mean, some of these guys are going to be just substantially harder, and some of them are going to be substantially easier, I guess. Also, he's got a torch pole. He's trying to tell me I shouldn't be silly and just go over to physical damage. And, okay, I don't think I can actually get to him. Not just yet. Can I jump up there? No, I can't. I can fall down here, which, honestly, I need to go eventually anyway. This is fine. Is there anything hidden down here? Or is it just this big, kind of scary looking fella? Hey, Tuna. Good to see you. This might be a shorter stream than usual, simply because I am feeling a little ill. But we'll see. We'll see. No promises as to how long I'll go. I maybe shouldn't have looked over at that time. That was a bad moment. Played a long game. Have you been sitting in for a while, just waiting for the right moment? Can't believe you, Tuna. Cannot believe you. But yeah, these snakes, I might actually just avoid them. Could be the way to go. I mean, they're not too bad, but at the same time, I'd rather not fight them if we're going to not take proper amounts of damage. God damn dogs. There we go. Dog is gone. Heal up. That guy is a flask, so we just need to take care of him now and go strange. There we are. Lovely. That went well. Hey John, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you using cons emotes as well. Nice to see them getting used. I appreciate it too. I appreciate it. I will do my best to get well. I don't know if I'm actually ill yet. I mean, it's the start of an illness, I think. Because people in my family have been ill recently, and I mean, it's similar to what they've had, but I think it's in the early stages. So far, it's just a slight headache, like a bit of a runny nose. Or, not really runny nose, more of a blocked nose. But yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. Get a heal in. Do I need to actually fight this guy? Like, they generally have a lot of health, but aren't all that worth fighting. So, I don't know. Is this guy worth attacking? Or should I just run away? So I could just run away. Like, otherwise I could just hide up here. No, never mind, up here is not safe. Yes, I'll try and get good. I'll try and get good, John, don't you worry. Dog, we do not want you to be around, that's fine. A little worried that they're going to keep following me. Like, if it was in a better location, yeah, I'd be bothered enough to fight it. But it's a right bollock to fight it if it's, like, down there, you know? I'll leave him be. I'll leave him be, I think. I reckon I can make a jump for you. I mean, I did make a jump for him. I wasn't wrong about the making a jump part. But, yeah, could have been worse. Let's shovel some snow. Ah, fair enough, John. Fair enough. Hopefully there's not too much snow to shovel. God damned poison flasks. And also them. Poison doesn't affect them at all, which is annoying. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna keep running. It's fine. It's fine. If I go down here, he legally can't get to me, right? Ow. Damned poison guy, get. I don't like this place. I don't know why I decided to come here. Okay, if I get through that gate, I'm definitely safe. Like, if I run through here, that big fella's too large to get in, right? Like, smaller guy can come around the corner, maybe? You can try and throw stuff through the gate, and honestly, seemed to go better than I thought it would for him. He does get friendly fired, however, so that's nice to know. Yeah, we want to take care of you. If I do a charge attack, I roll, grab my runes. I'm now moderately happy. Okay, dodge his big whacks. That poison flask guy, god damn him. God damn, I would have been fine if not for him. Can't believe this. I just wanted to have a fight with that kind of dangerous guy one-on-one. I cannot believe they are being so rude as to just throw stuff at me. Like, if it was just stuff being thrown, I could avoid it, but it's got a huge AoE to it. I've got dogs are aware of my existence, but it's fine. They are now a lot less aware of my existence. I think, honestly, quickest path down is probably this. I think this is the best way to get down here. I can then get rid of you. That's a nice start. Why can't you access the other soundboard? What do you mean? The other soundboard? Is that the channel point one or the extension one? I don't know which one the not other one is. Oh no, there you go. You got it. I just want to get rid of the poison flask, man. That's all I'm after right now. There we go. I'm kinda stuck in a corner. Did I get my runes? I did get my runes. Never mind. That's the other thing I was aiming for. I can now just murder this guy. Shark Sunday's ended? I can reinstate it. That's fine. I just need to actually extend the duration of the goal is all. It only lets me run it for 30 days. Is kind of the issue. It doesn't let me just set it up as a permanent fixture. Points will be refunded if I cancel it, which I don't plan to do. I plan to extend it, don't worry. You're fine, Tuna. You're fine. I'll reinstate it after this fight. Let's keep away from his fire breath. Assuming it's like mine. That's a little dangerous, and you can just run into that fire up top. Kind of thought he'd be resistant to fire damage. You know, with the fact he breathes fire. No, surprisingly not. Goddamned dog. Why can't I just have a normal fight with a fella who breathes fire at me, you know? I'm not asking for much. I just want to have a one-on-one fight with him. Okay, try and not die. Never mind, I died. So the worst part about this game is when there's more enemies than you're expecting to. It's annoying. Anyway, let's see. Extend 30 days. There you go. Shark Sunday's back now. May as well extend the Femboy Friday one as well. There you are. Both lasting another 30 days. Yeah, we can beat him. We can. There's absolutely no benefit to doing it. But I want to at this point, so we're going to. That dog find me? Is he gonna jump down here? I thought I heard the dog. Never mind. I think I'm safe. Yeah, first things first. Get rid of you. Second things second, get rid of the other one. Who was around this side. That guy's aware of me. Ouch, I thought I could get an attack in. Okay, heal up. We're fine. And now I know that I can do this, I'm going to do this. Breathing fire is fun. I can see why this guy does it. Because, I mean, look at it just interrupting him. That's so much easier. Yeah, get a big cleaver, kind of fun. Not really something I just assumed he'd not die to that. Yeah, I will have a sip. Good shout, Tuna. Give an extra big sip there. Because I'm ill and I probably need to hydrate. Get rid of this dog. We're now fine, right? I don't know how fine we are, but we're now fine, right? I don't know if I want to just jump down to that roof. That doesn't sound safe. So I guess we walk down here? Oh no, this feels like a bad idea. But it clearly wants me to make a jump. I mean, I didn't quite make the jump. But I made a jump. Sure. Spell Stellaris and golf? Yeah, it must be. It must be. I mean, difficult games, you know? Ow. Those guys are explosive. I didn't expect that. I didn't think I'd light them on fire and they'd then explode. Good to know. Good to know. Guess those ones are filled with gunpowder instead of meat. Perhaps a bit painful. Although, that's what we're gonna do. Fire at a distance did not explode anyone. Kinda thought it might. Kinda thought that could have done something, but it didn't. Although, that being said, we should still have the kill. There we are. Gunpowder pots, gunpowder plots. It's nowhere near bonfire night. Come on. Can't be making references to bonfire night, not this time of the year. These guys look like they're probably explosive as well, so just want to... Yeah, there we go. If they've got a yellow lid, they're explosive. Seems to be the rules. Yeah, keep making my way along. We're doing fine. Jump over to here. Do crouch, just because I'm not sure if there's any enemies around. But if there are, I'd rather not meet them. Not while parkouring. Okay, we're fine. You were trying to be mean to me, so you deserve kinda slide down the roof into magma. It's lava, isn't it, if it's above ground? I'm never gonna remember a difference. I think that's the case, so I think it's lava when it's above ground, magma when it's underground. Get rid of you. It's fun just seeing him fall off a cliff backwards. Like, that's not just me who thinks that's kind of fun, right? Also, does this just look back round to where I was? It could just be really hot cheese. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. That could just be tomato soup. Like, there is absolutely no guarantee that that isn't just hot cheese or tomato soup. Also, I messed that jump up again, so we need to go all the way around. Unless is this a shortcut? I don't know. I think that's a slightly quicker... Ah? Right? It's less safe. I'm gonna say we don't do that next time. Sure feels like I need hot tomato soup. I mean, yeah. Especially hot soup is scalding. It is not fun. Okay, jump to here. We can do this. Hell yeah, we got it this time. That gets us. Oh. A stone sword key. That's kind of pointless. What was up with that? My guy. What was that jump? Why did all his momentum just get cancelled? It's fine, I'm just built different. I'm just gonna walk over the map. See, it's fine. Just built different. Just built different. God damn it. Could have saved a couple of healing flasks there. That's fine though, that's fine. At the end of the day, we did get a key, which we are going to proceed to probably not use because we already have an abundance of them. But we got it, right? That's what matters. Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I mean, all in all, you see how at the base of that kind of tower I'm pointing out with the bowl on my head, there's some land over there. That is supposed to be considerably later on in the level. I'm supposed to go up that way first, then work my way down, get down to there, walk all the way over, and then there's something over that direction, I believe. I could just go over there. Like, that is perfectly allowed. I just need to walk through the lava. But yeah, no, it's a little anticlimactic. You're not wrong. Especially if you put on armor that's more resistant to fire damage, I might be completely immune. I don't entirely know what a threshold for immunity would be, but it's definitely a possibility. I wouldn't discount the idea. With him gone, there is still another person with flasks, right? Yes, there was. There it goes. Lovely stuff. And you know what? We did just get a key. Let's use it. Where does this take us? I mean, there's not an Iron Maiden guy coming after us. There is one just in here though. Is it worth annoying them? They're a real pain to take down. It's first name of the boss. What's the name of the first boss in Dark Souls 2? I've not played Dark Souls 2. I have played Dark Souls 3, I believe. I've played Sekiro, and I've played Elden Ring. Am I supposed to know the name? Is it important in some aspects? I doubt it's important, because it's you asking me, but I mean, maybe it is. I'm gonna guess it's like Bowser. He makes a guest appearance in Dark Souls 2 as the first boss. I think it's Bowser. I'm locking it as my final answer. You take back your reindeer, get well soon. It's a bit mean, but alright. Alright, sure. You only aggro if I go towards the rear of the building. What do you mean? A bit mean? Yeah, and taking back get well soon. Like, yeah, that's a little bit mean. I'd never do anything similar to you. Ever. Promise. I mean, I might, but probably wouldn't, right? God damn, he dodged. These serpents are resistant to fire, which is a real pain, because that's my main damage type. Look, nothing can hinder my sass, alright, Tuna? Nothing can. Now, you thought you might get a break from me and my, kinda making fun of you, you know? You clearly thought too much. I don't like those snakes. They're a real pain. I could get to that easily enough. Equally, I could open the door. Never mind, I cannot open the door. I can also go around this way. Which goes up to the roof. Okay. That's a snake fella, we're not going that way. I'll try in this direction. I mean, yeah, they did just leave the side door open. Didn't they? Alright. Climbing up here? Do we find anything? I mean, I could jump down, but I have a feeling that's not a good idea. There's a very red light there, however. Is that redder than most? Because these ones aren't quite as red. Those are lanterns. They're different. I don't know. Not really seen any other red torches ever. Although I guess that kind of light over that way is kind of red. Yeah, these fellas. Not the friendliest. I think I'm fine enough so long as I don't get in their way. There are some who aren't up tall, but never mind. They decided to come down. Look, if you're gonna drop down threateningly, then blame yourself, not me. Alright? Just because they're mostly old defenseless men doesn't mean I have to not murder them. Okay, these ones die so much easier.
What accent does the TTS have this time? Shall we find out in a helicopter? Chiocciola, chiocciola, chiocciola,
You figured out what accent it has.
chiocciola, 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 chiocciola,
Apparently
chiocciola,
Italian helicopter.
chiocciola, chiocciola, chiocciola.
I didn't think different languages would have different helicopter sounds. That isn't something I accounted for. Italian helicopter there. Got to love the cocula, was it saying? I don't know. I probably completely butchered that. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, given the helicopter TTS is essentially copy pasta, I mean, I'd say it's very fitting, you know? That guy is definitely still alive. I mean, do you want me to change it to a different language? Do you want another nationality of helicopter? Okay, got one. Got two. There we go. Why not? Sure. Give me a second. I will do just that for you. I'll take a moment to actually load it up, but it's fine. It's fine. Do you have a preference on language, Tuna? Do you have any preference at all? while I try and find the symbol words. There we go, found them. Text to speech. Do a Russian helicopter? I can do a Russian helicopter. I'm thinking we want this one. Okay, y'all need to let me know if this is any good. I could just add like a whole bunch of different assemblers for the text to speech, but each take up a slot, and I've got limited slots as a thing. Some of the sounds just don't really get used, however. Okay, we've now got a Russian one.
Comrade, time IS running out. Jet in the helicopter. Now. Собака, 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 собака.
I guess. It kind of works. It kind of works. What other ones could we do? What could be fun? Okay, this one could be an interesting one. If you want to give it a go again, this should be different. It does not have Scottish English, you know. I don't think that's a thing. Sadly. I mean, I can always try to get an AI made personally, trained off my own voice data, and have my own text-to-speech, but that'd be concerning. You could make me say anything, and I don't know if I'd like that.
I better get my points refused for trying to the LMAO.
This is
All right,
working.
get in the helicopter. Now at mark 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 at mark
I don't know what I was expecting. That wasn't that. What wasn't that? God, that was such a stereotyped kind of Japanese English, wasn't it? Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. We'll change that. We'll change it. Oh, I thought that might be fun. Okay, here we go. This one should be better voice. I had to change quickly because I heard this guy coming. Okay, honestly, can I be bothered fighting him? I don't know. The snake's just a pain because he's resistant to fire. Okay, got a new voice again. I wonder, what do you think it is?
Snakes like helicopters? Here goose at
I mean, that's just et instead of at, right? That's a Dutch helicopter, if you're curious. I'll maybe ask Drainer sometime how accurate that is. Or Shy, I believe they're both Dutch. Drainer being 12 over 12 if you see him. Does this work at all? Not really. God, these guys hit hard and they just don't take damage. I don't like these snakes. We're fine. We're still fine. Down goes this. There we go. They are not worth the effort, but I can kill them. That's all good. Apparently, I can drop down there. Why would I want to? It doesn't seem like a useful place to be. Yeah, we're really discovering a lot of cultures. Like, I'll change it again. What other ones do we have? Okay, okay. Here's another one. We'll see if this one works. I'll be honest. I don't know how I feel about the Japanese one. It felt somewhat racist, but at the same time, that is how Japanese people do English, and I've heard, like, if you're talking to Japanese people, they do actually find it easier to understand if you speak that way. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. That's from one video I have seen once. I mean, kinda half remember it. Yeah, make my way around. This is fine. Maybe less fine, because I need to walk through some magma. I like how we can't just walk straight through it, though, with no repercussions. Yeah, is there actually anything down here? No, there's not. It's worth checking, you know? Worth checking. We do have the opposite side we could go to. I mean, we're not going down. I can say that much. I don't think there's anything on the other side. Oh, would you please let me on the land, Mr. Magma Slug? There we go. Let's back away in case it explodes. It does not. We are safe. We are safe. We are happy. I don't know about that one. But we're safe. Okay, a lot of slugs. I can light them all on fire. That went pretty well. That went pretty well. I can get this. Golden Rune 9. It's not great. That guy is just throwing what I'm assuming is a pot full of feces at me. Because, I mean, why else would he throw something different? You know? Let's just quickly get rid of him.
I sometimes contemplate whether I've done enough in my life for me to consider it well lived. Was he able to live up to the expectation of others? To those who believed in me? Or better yet, myself? Anyways, arroba, 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 arroba,
Okay.
arroba, arroba, arroba,
There you have it.
arroba,
The
arroba, arroba, arroba,
Brazilian
arroba,
helicopter.
arroba, arroba.
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Yeah, we have Sekur's native tongue there. That might be a bit mean of us to say that, but if it comes by, we can test it properly, see how accurate it is, whether helicopters do make that sound. Let me think. What other languages were there? I'll go check in a second. But I think we've done a lot of it. You didn't mean anything? I mean, neither did I. Like, I'm having fun. I'm having fun messing with it. What other helicopters? Ah, okay, here we go. Got a good one. Got a good one lined up. And even if we do offend anyone, they don't count as people, so it's fine. This next one's an interesting one. I'm hoping it's good. I should really have more of these kind of text-to-speech voices just immediately available to people. I might do that, because these are quite fun. These are quite fun. There we are. I've got towards... I mean, a little viewing window for the magma drake thing. I can't actually get out here. This is like the back door to leave. Okay. So what I want to do is go over that way. Or do I? Do I want to go that way?
HOTTOGO. You can take me out to go. I bet you don't get those lyrics, don't you? Poison.
Not
Anyways,
entirely.
arrobase 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 arrobase
Wasn't
arrobase
expecting
arrobase
that.
arrobase arrobase.
That is a French helicopter, apparently. It's a little surprising. Also, do these lifts both go to the same height? Presumably, yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, French helicopter. There we go. There we go. Ah, I can't be bothered with him. He's another snake. Snakes are annoying to fight. They're not necessarily too difficult. They just do not take damage from me. I want to see where this other lift goes, though. That snake is trying to stalk me. Okay, let's see, what other voices do we have? Found the perfect one here. I think you'll appreciate this one, Tuna. Well, we'll see if it's any accurate. I wouldn't know immediately. You might have a better guess than me, however. Smithing stones. Not very good. Some smithing stones don't do a lot for me. They really don't. I'm gonna have a quick drink, actually. There we are. This fellow here seems like he doesn't really like me. That's alright, can hardly really blame him. Fought one of you earlier and Caleb in that big tower. Not earlier in the stream, but earlier as a whole. I think you're possibly running out of things to actually tell the text-to-speech to do.
Do you think our creator, if they exist, looks in horror or even disgust at the beings they breathed life into? Revi this.
Portuguese helicopter. That's a fun enough one. I quite like that. I think the Portuguese have a good helicopter. Do you think that's in any way accurate? Also, while this happens, I can change your voice. I don't think you're Portuguese, but I think you're more likely to know than I do, right? Okay, we've got a voice set now. I think this last voice, I'll keep it as for a while. We'll see if this works for text to speech. I've also got the bridge. Took a moment to actually get that brought up. But we've got the bridge. I now go back this way. This gives me a nice little shortcut right to the start. Hey, Secker. Oh, we need to get your opinion on something. Let me change it back quick. Let me change it over. I need to know how accurate this is.
I stubbed my toe on the corner of the foot
Okay,
of the table.
you're
Double A.
slightly too quick there. That's a shame. That's a shame. You're too quick. You got the Australian voice. We'll go back to Australian helicopter in a second, but I've got Brazilian Portuguese text to speech on. We're just trying to find out what helicopters sound like from around the world, Secker, is what we're doing. So it's good fun. It's good fun. I think so far we've had a few interesting ones, and I did not mean to fall down there. This is an awkward position. And Irene, good to see you. Good to see you. We had a great weekend. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Yes.
Brasil número 1 campeão do mundo penta indicador apontando para cima indicador apontando para cima indicador apontando para cima Brasil
that
Brasil
seems about
Brasil
right.
troféu.
Is that very good at it? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of nuances on language, and I've got no idea what's actually a good text-to-speech voice and what isn't. Sounds good. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Which voice is this? It's in Sound Alerts. It is apparently Pedro, the Brazilian Portuguese voice. We've also got the female version, if you want to give that a test. Best one's called Ricardo. I don't seem to have that as an option. Not on my end anyway, with Sound Alerts. Sorry if I sound a bit congested, by the way. I'm slightly ill. The stream might not last the usual length, but I mean, hopefully be able to keep going. Yeah, no, I don't have Ricardo, sadly. Also, this is a boss in here. I don't know why I'm sneaking. Sneaking doesn't work against bosses. This is, I mean, hopefully not too bad of a boss. It's going to be a bit of a pain, apparently. Simply because I do not have a good amount of reach with my weapon. Trying to heal, but he's going to lunge at me. There we go. Okay. Ouch. Thought he was just going to do the once. He didn't do it just once. Okay, heal up again. I'm learning his patterns. We're fine. Most worried about his magic. Yeah, that particularly. I think I can stand still when he does that one. Okay, we're managing. We're managing. Because they're called Godskin Nobles, I'm assuming he's literally wearing some kind of demigod's skin. As his kind of clothing, right? It makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, how else do you become closer to God other than wearing his skin? And that's why the Catholics do the whole Holy Communion, right? Like eating the flesh and blood of Christ through like communion wafers and whatnot. Still think that's kind of weird and cult-like, I'll not lie. But as part of actual organised religion... I'll read that in a second. Reading that is a bit much of a message while I'm in a boss fight. Ow. That was painful. I mean, I'm kind of learning this guy's attack pattern. I won't lie, I'm kind of just getting lucky more than anything.
Kiryu nosso que estás em Tóquio, santificado seja o vosso nome, que seja feita a sua vontade.
I don't have a clue
assim
what
em
you're
Tóquio
currently
como
saying,
no final.
Sekir, but
O
sure.
yakisoba nosso de cada dia nos dai hoje, perdoai-nos os vagabundos da rua, assim como perdoamos os yakuzas, não nos deixei perder nas apostas mas nos livrai do Amon. Baka mitai.
Thing is, you could be saying anything, and I've got no clue. I've heard the Yakuza games are good fun. I've heard they are. Like, I might actually play one sometime. Because they've got a good reputation, they seem like a fun time. Can we get a Yakuza playthrough? I mean, yeah, maybe. Got currently next game planned that will be replacing Dragon Quest. I'll go back to doing kind of smaller games on Fridays, I think. But yeah, I'd be down to do that. I'd be down to do Yakuza. Sounds like fun. I should heal probably. There we go. This is fine. Ouch. Less fine. Less fine. Heal up. Goddamn Michelin Man's rolling after me. But he's got a tail. Wait a second. Why has he got a tail? I didn't expect that at all. Okay, keep a bit of distance. Waiting for my stamina to come back. Knocks him down, get a few solid attacks in here. Or a couple, I guess. A couple's good enough. I'm happy with the two. First time fighting this guy, so honestly this is going so much better than I thought. That was slightly painful, but we're doing well. Considering this is my first time fighting this boss since like a couple years ago when I first did it, this is going really well. Like I don't know if we're topping this. Like I see why it'd be okay with me ending the stream. Like this is like pro Elden Ring plays right now, you know? Oh no, he's rolling into me. I'm close to death. I need to stop getting kinda cocky. Like, I'm not being too cocky, but I'm being at least a little cocky here. I need to stop that. Ouch. He's gonna slam down. I've got a solid hit there. God damn it. We got close. We got close. Alright, renew our okay, usual grouchiness. Some progressive room setup. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 7% done with the entertainment center. Bunch of action, movie cowboy stuff. Figure if Sanji came in? Hell yeah, Sanji. One of my favourite characters, but also least favourite from One Piece. It's weird, it's weird. My favourite One Piece character, personally, is Trafalgar Law. That's going to mean very little to those two if they've not seen One Piece, but yeah, Trafalgar Law is fun, I like it. All you need now is 3 shelves to be hung for your Reen, Emma, and Crow. Okay, fair enough. I'm assuming those are characters from the Trails series, right? Proving your custom posters. Oh, cool. Custom posters sound like fun. Sound like fun.
Pó cara, Parabéns
I
a
need to change your
LXI,
voice.
de boa, muito legal isso.
We are
Contei
going
pra
to
todos
go
aqui da minha
for...
família, todos acharam muito surpreendente e
That one.
pediram pra te dar os parabéns.
Perfect.
Queriam falar com você pessoalmente se possível para lhe parabenizar.
I have
Disseram
no
também
idea
que
what
na
this voice
festa
is
de
saying
Natal
to
irão
me.
contar para os parentes mais distantes e no ano novo
Like,
lançarão
don't agree
baterias
with
de
this,
fogos com seu nome.
Tuna. Like, this could be horribly offensive. I don't know. Could be something to do with Pirates of the Caribbean, but I've got no idea. Got no idea. Could be anything. Could be anything. Okay, got my runes back. That's what matters most. Ouch. You backhanded me. I shouldn't have gone for that. I should get some healing in though. Kind of wait for him to stand out from behind the pillar. I cannot see Mr. Cameraman, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yep, knocked him down. There we are. I need to switch over to my actual healing. Get some that in. There we are.
The entertainment centre has two metallic airsoft pistols, a Colt single-action army revolver,
know what
a
that's
Smith
good.
& Wesson M29 revolver, a Rambo knife, a Frontier lantern, a purple cowboy hat with a sheriff's badge pinned to it, an acrylic Boot Hill stand, Boot Hill's cowboy hat, a Hot Wheels model of the Gran Torino. The best I could go for that is the same colour as the one from the movie, and a figure of Daisuke Jigen from the Lupin III anime series.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty good setup, honestly. Like, it's nice to have little decorations about. Like, you can't ever see it on the kind of webcam. I have, I think, a Baldur Law figurine, as well as
Volcano,
a couple
Paraben
of crochet
AILO
things
XI DBOA.
about
Muito legal
kind of
isso.
that
Conte
direction
pra
somewhere.
todos aqui da minha
Webcam.
família.
Can't really adjust the webcam to show you right now.
Pedaram pra te dar os parabéns. Queriam falar com voce de Solomon se possível
I
para
don't
lhe
think
parabenizar.
text-to-speech can identify the
Também
language.
QNA festa day natal irá contar para os parentes mais.
No, I don't know, this might be
Ino
quite
ano
offensive.
novo lançará baterias
I
de
don't know.
fogos com seu
I
nome.
doubt it. I recognise the words, but the accent is completely wrong. Ouch, those flames hurt. We knocked him down though. Yeah, the Portuguese is gone. You can add it back if you want. Do you want the Portuguese to make a return? Yeah, honestly, having text-to-speech to actually talk to me while I'm doing the boss fight, good idea, Root. That actually worked really well. Damn it. I needed to get a hit there, and I didn't. Okay, run in, do a jump. Ow, that is painful. I needed to get that parry, that would have knocked him down, but oh well. Charge attack? Not quite good enough. I'll read whatever you're saying in a second, Secker. I'm just needing to focus here, I think. That hurt. Feel that. Hey, Shy! The Lord can sleep a little. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, D&D later should be good fun. Should be good fun, always is. But the sky is really just rolling a lot. How was I meant to stop him when he rolls for that long? Oh well. Within your challenge one reward for each language? Yeah, that's possible I'll set up. It's possible what I'll do. Because, I mean, it's fun to have different text-to-speeches. I'm enjoying it, you know? I like the idea of having a few different to go around. You know, like, in fact, one we can test. Give me a second. I will put it on Dutch quickly if you want to give it a test. I mean, we've got Dutch and Danish, we've got Finnish, got a few different ones. But I believe it's Dutch, isn't it? Now we want for you, Shy, if you want to test out text-to-speech with Dutch. It's up to you. I'm just curious if we're actually any good. Like, we're gonna hopefully have a good test run. So we've been seeing a bunch of them this stream. Like, it started as just testing out helicopter sounds with different nationalities. But it's quite fun. It's quite fun messing with it all. Gets 2 parries, 3 parries, and he's done. It didn't quite work though. Do you know what you said, Tuna? I don't know. I've got no idea what you said. Hopefully it wasn't like too badly butchered, right? You think you profess your love to complete stranger in Dutch? Brilliant.
Purple neon sign that says Rayan X Emma, A desk for my computer. That's also where I set the Sanji figuren. I got an extra floating shelf so I
That
might
just
try to get some Pitbull and
trying.
Jack Russell plushes to hang on that one. I turned one of these spare bedrooms into a kitchenette.
Okay. Your room as a whole is meant to be man cave, shine to things you like. This room with posters, reading Emma, attach your magic staff. Person reclining couch. Ooh, very fancy. Fancy TV as well. Yeah, I'm gonna change it back to just being kind of regular English. Do you have a preference between British, American, and Australian English? I'm gonna go with British English, and we'll see how horrifically British it is. Other than that, you're watching a lot of old Addams Family stuff. That's good. That's good. And hey, Loader Misty. Hope you had a good stream. I hope you're was it some kind of fast food simulator? Can't remember the name of it. Hope that went well. Hope you all had a good time. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely evening. I'll think more about what I'm saying in a second. I literally just got into a boss fight. We've been testing out text-to-speech, by the way. Like, various different languages and such, seeing if it's, like, any good. It's surprisingly decent, seemingly. Like, it does seem to work. Like, it's hardly flawless. But it's a lot better than I thought it would be. I want to beat this guy, come on. Get away from that, because I don't want to be trapped in the fire. There we go. Okay, I can get a parry there, we're fine. He staggered me slightly, I think charge attack might knock him down. It did not. Maybe a jump attack will? Yes it will, there we go. Solid amount of damage in. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I'm slightly dying because I did not have my health potion out. Damn it. Why am I trying to do Elden Ring while I'm somewhat ill? This is a bad idea. Yeah, lovely to see you, Luna and Risty. Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the raid. Yeah, I said Happy New Year in the text earlier, but Happy New Year! I haven't seen you since the New Year. And I'm not sure I've actually seen you since the New Year, have I, Rune? So Happy New Year to you also. Also CGI movies. Yeah, I've heard of the new Addams Family stuff. It's pretty awful. Like I It doesn't have the same kind of quirky charm to it, which I think the original stuff had. Yeah, I'm glad the two of you are getting along, Tuna and Shy. That's nice. Okay, got a parry in. I'm happy with that. I think one more parry and I might have him in his prone phase. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad the two of you are getting on. That's good. We got a parry in. That's nice. Strong attack, and he's knocked down. We're managing. I'll read messages properly in a second. I'm gonna focus this guy. Like, I'm glancing over and I'm seeing what they say, but I haven't able to look for long enough to properly read them. So I'm half aware of what people are saying. Oh, I love Me Too, Tuna. Me too. So it's good to know it's not just me. Okay, we're managing. Did not expect that to actually be able to hit me, so that's a bit of a shame. I'd like to back away from that, but I was against a pillar. Heal up, hide here, have him roll into post for a while. This is fine. This is just how the game works. You have the weird Michelin man rolling into a pillar. Lovely. Can I flame breath and do much to him? Did a little. I don't think it was worth it. I'm still alive, just. I'm really trying to get some healing in. There we go. There we go. It's not a glitch, I'm just taking advantage of the fact this guy does not know how to navigate pillars. Have to do and run? Ah, it's all good. That's all good. Hope work goes well. Hope the... I'm assuming it's a yoga session goes well. Oh, I got someone else in. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. Just as you are new, not sure if you're here for the game or something else, but basically what I'm doing is we're trying to play through the game using a torch as my primary weapon. Because, I mean, Shadow of Erdtree, I'm going to try and do Shadow of Erdtree, so... I mean, it makes sense if it's going to be lots of shadows, it's going to be dark. But the torch, you know? It's sensible. Possibly. I don't think sensible is maybe the right way to put it, but... There's some thought has gone into it. The torch pole is technically a spear, yes. That one didn't count. That one didn't count. But surprisingly, there are a lot of torches in this game, apparently. I had a check. Like, online after a stream one day. There's like a whole bunch of torches. Like, including there is...
I also saw the latest episode of Creature Commandos. It was about the nuclear man I mentioned. Probably the only good remote Leo episode in the season.
Okay. I mean, good to know there's been a good episode. Damn it. I don't like this guy. Oh, God. Yeah, using a torch. Torches are quite fun. There's actually a lot of them. There is one I'm hoping to get soon-ish. I don't know. Not really all that soon, but there's one before the DLC I want to get, which is St. Trina's torch, I believe it is, with a sleep status build-up. I won't lie. I didn't know that was a status you could get. Sounds like a fun one. This one we've got currently. Big old flamethrower on it. That's only 2 interesting torches I'm aware of. There's not really many. Other torches include, I mean, regular torch and beast repellent. We've got those currently. Torch pole.
Don't know if I
kind
asked
of.
this already, but what's your least favorite character archetype?
Least favorite character archetype. That's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Or do you mean like in games, or do you mean like in shows, or both? Because for games, I don't know. I think I get kind of bored of having the kind of stoic mentor guy who dies, and then you need to kind of then follow in his footsteps after the tutorial. I mean, it's a cliche for a reason. It works, but it gets boring. It gets boring. In actual, like, films and other media. Alright, see you in a bit, Shy. See you in a bit. Hope you have a good little rest. The probably least favourite archetype in media. I'd have to say probably the kind of completely bland love interest. Like, you'll know what I mean. The kind of, they've made a love interest so they can kind of advertise them as having romance in some degree, but you can tell they didn't really put much thought into the love interest, right? Like, you'll know the type I mean, if you've seen it anyway. It's not a particularly exciting character type, because they never get anything beyond, oh well, they like the main character, right? And that's about it. That's all you ever really get with that character archetype. Like, there's worse, but there's definitely a lot better. I think that's the one that immediately comes to mind. And I think some things can take that archetype and then can use it to comedic effect. Like, I believe Marshall, I've been rewatching recently for Girlfriend. That's a fun one. Because in that you've got
I specifically hate the anime Night Girl characters, since they're
100%.
always these stoic yet approachable warriors who are given no real flaws or struggles and are solely given some throwaway quirks so the writers, or fanboys, can be like, see they aren't a Mary Sue, they have this one quirk.
Yeah.
To be, or not to be, that is the question.
I can
Whether
see
it is
that.
nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep. No more, and by asleep, to say we end. The heartache, and the thousand natural shocks. That flesh is heir to. 'Tis a
I should probably
consolation,
heal.
devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream.
I think I can knock him down. There we are. I mean, yeah, the kind of stoic knight archetype. That's a pretty boring one. It doesn't really bring anything to the table that's interesting, does it? Like, I definitely see why you aren't fond of that one. Because, I mean, yeah, you want to have kind of capable stoic knight. That's just a reasonably good archetype for a knight, right? Because they're, like, physically and emotionally strong. That makes sense. It's just kind of boring is all. I'm really hoping I can knock this guy down soon. I'm about dead. Come on. Like one more parry. There we are. There we are. I might have gotten a little ambitious with the second attack. But we're fine. We're fine.
Male knights tend to be portrayed better since they can be shown as flawed because they aren't treated as a waifu.
Yeah, I feel a lot of media in anime and that especially. If you have a female character, a lot of the time they're just kind of there to be marketable waifu material, I guess. It's a good way to put it. Like, there are cases though where Like, that isn't the case. Like, you've got, is it, like, the Fate series with Saber is probably a good example, right?
I'm afraid, Dave. Dave, my mind is going. I can feel it. I can feel it.
I need to maybe
my
dial
mind is going.
back
There is no
his
question about it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm afraid. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I am HAL 9000 computer. I became operational at the HAL plant in Urbana, Illinois on the 12th of January 1992. My instructor
well
was
enough
Mr.
to
Langley,
top of
and he taught me to
this.
sing a song. If you'd like to hear it, I can sing it for you. Funny thing, when you mentioned that sort of character who exists just to be a love interest, it reminds me of Van's ex that I told you about. She adds nothing to the plot or world except to be in love with Van. I don't even know why she exists. The female lead is also in love with him. It is gross since she's 16 and he's 24, but she has a life
Yeah, that's a
outside
bit
of
of an
him
odd
and is
one.
the driving force of the story.
If there's a life outside of him, why does she need to be a love interest as well? I don't know. Also, I'm going to go back to the Australian voice. I think I prefer the Australian one. That's too English to be. I will try that one. Got 2 Australian male voices to try. God, I don't know if I can keep going much longer. I've got a bit of a headache. I'm managing, and I don't think stopping streaming is going to make it any better. But I don't know.
Klaatu's speech from the end of the day the earth stood still. I am leaving soon, and you will forgive me if I speak bluntly. The universe grows smaller every day, and the threat of aggression by any group, anywhere, can no longer be tolerated. There must be security for all, or no one is secure.
I mean, it's just age gap.
Now,
I mean,
this does
yeah,
not
fair.
mean giving up any freedom,
That's fair.
except the freedom to act irresponsibly. Your ancestors knew this when they made laws to govern themselves and hired
that-
policemen to enforce them.
Yeah, that's not going to help at all. Where am I meant to go from here? I mean, I'll rest at a Site of Grace properly. I think we wanted more endurance. There we go. Don't blame me if I make more text-to-speech more expensive. I mean, I might. I think if I added multiple different options, so that it wasn't the same voice over and over, then I'd be more fine with it, simply because I could keep track of who's who when we're using it. Like, that could be a fun way to do it. That could be a fun way to do it. Yeah, no, I like text-to-speech. I like it. I think I'm fine with it being like 50, maybe 100 if I do increase it. Like, it's never going to be anything too expensive. 'Cause it's just, at the end of the day, a good bit of fun. It's a good bit of fun. Make it 150. I could. I'm already gonna introduce inflation on stream. We might. And not the weird kind of inflation. Not like the Sonic Rule 34 stuff. I know that's what you were hoping for, Tuna, but we're not getting it. You're not getting poison and inflation either. That'd be a bit much. I can drop down here. That's probably a decent idea, right? Where does this take me? And it gets me a door there. And this would have been a little view I had previous. Which, yeah, just brings you back into the church. Okay.
The main problem with Saber from Fate is outside of the visual novel. She's kind of an incredibly bland night girl, especially in Fate Zero. She was an entirely different character in Fate Zero. In the original visual novel, she was as ruthless and pragmatic as Kiritasugu. She would have never had the fights she had with Iskander or Kiritasugu. In fact, she'd agree with them. She'd fight dirty, like burn down her own territories to get a win.
Okay. I mean, I've not seen much Fate stuff. I think a while back I watched was it Fate Stay Night? I think it's called. I think that's the only one I've really watched.
The Babel fish is small, yellow and leech-like, and probably the oddest thing in the universe. It feeds on brainwave energy received not from its own carrier but from those around it.
Doing.
It absorbs all unconscious
mad-
mental frequencies from this brainwave energy to nourish
He's
itself with.
quoting
It then
like
excretes
novels
into the
and
mind of
such
its
now.
carrier a telepathic matrix formed by combining the conscious thought frequencies with nerve signals picked up from the speech centers of the brain which has supplied them.
Can I like cast a ring into Volcano? I do like this. But this isn't Elden Ring. We're not throwing a ring. No. That's not happening. This is Elden Ring, it's not Lord of the Rings.
It especially hurts her in the sense that due to how Fate Zero utterly rewrote her character, it will be exponentially hard to adapt her route in Fate Stay Night compared to Rin or Sakura's who were more faithful.
I mean, fair. I would have threw a ring in Dragon Quest. No, I threw a sword in Dragon Quest. Similar but different, alright? Also, theoretically, I could just walk across her, but I don't think there is
so bad
anything.
I can't take it anymore. Every time I dive I take 4 Eagle stratagems with me just to hear that sweet patriotic voice saying, "Unleashing democracy," in my comms. I throw an eagle at every enemy I see just to hear the freedom in her voice, and then I feel the liberty growing in my pants inside my armor when I hear, "An eagle never misses." When she runs out of ammo and says, "Eagle returning to the nest," all I can think about is going back to the nest with her and making baby eagles. Please someone help me.
Yeah, that's how it's meant to be, though. That's by design, Sekir, for what I'm assuming is Helldivers. Right? Like that, it's by design that happens.
Now you just need the naked emaciated hobbit screaming, "My precious," and trying to bite off your finger.
Yeah, like we're almost there with the Lord of the Rings, almost. Also, I can see a platform down there which I do want to drop to, but I think it's a bad idea. Never mind, it wasn't as bad an idea as I thought. Still don't think it was a great idea, but that could have gone worse, right? Now, what do I do from here? Why did I drop down this way as opposed to just taking the ladder? The ladder feels like the correct move. I mean, there's this fella. Just, get rid of him. There we go. You do magic? How dare you try and do magic on me? I don't even know how magic works in this game, I'll be honest.
My name is Ken Sama. I'm a 27-year-old American otaku, anime fan for you Jan. I draw anime and manga on my tablet, and spend my days perfecting my art and playing superior Japanese games. Disgaea, Final Fantasy, Persona series. I train with my katana every day. This superior weapon can cut clean through steel because it is folded over 1,000 times, and is vastly superior to any other weapon on Earth.
I mean, that's just you being you, Tuna. Like, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, that's the thing for first, like, most user-like kind of text-to-speech we've had, right? Ah, goddamn, it's a snake. Oh, we can't beat the snakes easily. I don't like them. Is there another way to do this? Where I don't have to fight snakes? I don't think there is. And he's even worse. You can create fire AoEs on the ground. Ah, God. I don't know if I can be bothered with this fella. I really dislike the fact that they're resistant to fire. That's the only part I struggle with against them, is I just deal no damage. Australian memes funny. I mean, what makes it funny? Are you saying Australians can't be cultured like us and enjoy anime? I mean, you're right. The accent mostly. I mean, fair. I do like the Australian accent. It's a fun accent.
Not exactly an archetype sort of thing, but I also hate reincarnation and time travel as plot points. Reincarnation is a way to force conflicts with people when it would have been better to just write the conflict with the people. It's the only supernatural, fantasy trope that I hate. This is a cold take, but I also don't like time travel because of the fact it can undo consequences or make things weird.
This is out of stock. Yeah, you just wait a moment. Wait a moment. It's fine. It comes back. I'm pretty sure. I think it does anyway. Okay, send that back down. I just need to retrace my steps. But yeah, the reincarnation time travel thing I think's overused. Like, they do that mostly, as I've seen anyway, so that it can be more of a self-insert of, oh, well, if that can happen to just a random nobody, that could be you. Which, I think it's just kind of lazy, more than anything. Oh, is the text-to-speech not working? Have you actually broken it? Oh no.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little shit? He'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare and am the top sniper in the entire US Armed Forces. You are nothing to me but just another target. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision the likes of which has never been seen before on this earth.
Don't see
Mark
us
my
copy
fucking
past
words.
in a while.
You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over the internet? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of spies across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot.
Also, I'm gonna go
The
over
storm
here
that wipes
quickly.
out the pathetic little thing you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways, and that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the United States Marine Corps, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the face of the continent, you little
we
shit.
missed him. That's a shit.
If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you. Maybe you would have held your fucking tongue. But you couldn't, you didn't,
Christ,
and now you're
they
paying
followed
the price,
me?
you goddamn idiot. I will shit fury all over you and you will drown in it. You're fucking dead, kiddo.
That's worrying. I don't expect them to follow me. Fire does not do a good job against them. I can go into here, I think, somewhat safer. Got a lizard. Lizard is worrying because they're a basilisk. They do instant death, is what they do. So I'm just gonna run and grab this item and run out.
One of the most annoying things I found with reincarnation was this memoir called Devil's Boy, where the MC is the reincarnation of Faust, the Faustian bargain, and they have him get demon powers to get revenge on these psychopathic bullies that ruined his life and killed his crush. The main villain not only was a psychopath, but they had him be the reincarnation of Wagner, someone Faust screwed over. To justify the bullying, and the MC had to apologize to this guy who ruined his life.
What? That doesn't feel like a good kind of way to do the story. It doesn't sound satisfying in any capacity.
Howdy, my name is Rawhide Kobayashi. I'm a 27-year-old Japanese Jap-American, Western culture fan for you foreigners.
Well,
I brand and wrangle cattle on my ranch,
Jap-American,
and
that's
spend
the
my
first
days
I've heard of
perfecting
it.
the craft and enjoying superior American pastimes. Barbecue, rodeo, fireworks.
I like how text-to-speech is just getting so much use. Master of stealth. I'm amazed I got past him. So watch me get ambushed in a second, because I'm not paying attention though. Master of stealth. Look at me go. I'm amazed that even remotely worked. That was supposed to use it to converse. Mostly using it for copy pastas. I mean, yeah. I didn't expect it to be used to actually chat with people. But I mean, it's a use I hadn't anticipated. That did kind of work when Reen tried it earlier. Ooh, I've now unlocked a shortcut. That's... I know where that lift goes down to. We can just go straight back up. Well, I will send it down for future use. I said I'd send it down.
The dumbest part is in these new lives Wagner's reincarnation was a rich spoiled brat who had a bunch of political power, plot armor style endurance against demons, even before being given demon powers, and could punch out cops. The MC himself is a poor kid whose father walked out on him and the only positive thing he had was drawing. The bully convinced his crush to commit suicide and even burned his mother and art teacher to death to make him suffer. I
That
train
is a
with my
bit
branding
much.
iron every day. This superior weapon can permanently leave my ranch emblem on a cattle's hide because it is white hot, and is vastly superior to any other method of livestock marking. I earned my branding license 2 years ago, and I have been getting better every day.
I don't even know where you're getting all of these from, Tuna. I like to think you just know them off by heart, you know? Okay, I think he knows I'm here, so I'm just gonna make a jump. Is that okay? You need to wait for your points to recharge. I mean, yeah, fair. I mean, 50 points I think's a good amount. Like, that's every kind of like 5 minutes or so, I reckon. You can probably get one. I don't know. I don't know what the kind of point culture is on Twitch and how much you get from various things. I've got another lizard down there. Can I also avoid him? Useful for fighting bosses? I mean, yeah. Yeah. He's got a whip. Yeah, pretty cool whip, I will say. But, I want to just avoid him. He can just straight up poison me, can he? Okay, cool. Let's just quickly run inside and ignore him. I might need to abandon the torch. I cannot fight these lizards with the torch. They're far too difficult. Like, if it wasn't for the fact I did pretty much only fire damage, it would be fine. It's that giant shield up there. I think it is. That's kind of cool. I quite want that. It seems really impractical. But I do kind of want it. I'm gonna play when everything's relatively calm is a bit much. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I mean, I'll tinker with it, because I didn't expect it to really get used very much when I first introduced it. I thought it'd just be a kind of fun thing to have, and I still do. I still think it's a fun thing to have. But I hadn't planned on it being used quite as much as it has been this stream. Okay, no, I might actually need to switch weapon for this. Like, as fun as it is using the torch, this isn't fun right now. This is just aggravating for me. To do so little damage against these guys, who are meant to just be generic enemies for the area. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can. I might go back to the torch pole. I know I said I'd not use it. But I might have to. I might make an exception. Because this is silly. This is just silly. I might also consider calling the stream somewhat soon. Because I don't know, I've got a bit of a headache. I don't know if I could keep going much longer. I might have a quick nap, because I'm doing D&D stuff later. I will try the torch pull out first. Also, we don't need to go up there. Unlock the shortcut in the time. Other than that, I also like tragic villains that much. Okay. Villains need motives. Not everyone seems... Yeah, everyone sees themselves as evil. There's ways to pull off kind of tragic villains. I feel definitely there are circumstances where it works, but if it's not well written, it just feels kind of like a cop-out. Yeah, first things first, torch pull against you. I mean, it's not dealing as much damage. Likely because it's not very upgraded. I don't know. What about against you? It's still enough to one-shot them. I'm gonna just see how much damage is against this guy. And that's gonna have to kind of be the defining factor, I think. Yeah, no, that does more damage. It does more. It's not insanely powerful, but it does better. I don't like how the charge up for strong attacks longer, but I can deal with that. That's manageable. It's trying to grab me, that's fine. I do enjoy the increased range on it. Also, part of the reason I am willing to go over to the torch pull again is because I do know the boss of this area. I am required to use a specific weapon. So I'm gonna be able to use that anyway. I have to. From a lot of tragic villains, like
Whatever
get
the
used as an
Navajo told
excuse.
you, it's just
Yeah.
one possible solution
Like,
derived by Cypher.
Sometimes it's nice
My
just
will is
having
different.
an
I've
actual
known you since your
complete
time at
asshole as a
Langley.
villain.
I've
You know?
long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Fox's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. And then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher, you know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather,
This is
an
so
act of
much
revenge
text to
on the
speech.
world, but America most of all. America is a country of liberty, a meeting of immigrants. Instead of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are varied, diverse. America's
God,
never
it
been
keeps
made up
going.
of just one people, but he tried to forge a single consciousness. For it, and from it. The
I mean,
idea that every citizen
I
would
don't know
be
if I
free
can
will
speak
unite
much while it's
behind their
going on,
country.
is the biggest issue.
Unilateralism lied. That can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system which used information, words, to control the subconscious. To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's will, but I think he never understood what she
It's
wanted.
still going.
Before he ever walked or cried,
many of these
even
have you
before he
queued
was
up,
born,
sir?
his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw.
That's quite a lot.
Right and wrong. War changed me, and not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge, on those who'd leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It
Like
was
to
he
get
who should feel
overview.
my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher, Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next, a parasite upon the earth. That is what Zero is.
Well.
As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom, killing all traces of my past,
It's almost
killing
done.
any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes
I
is English.
need my
The word
torch. It
became
would be a
flesh,
really good
the
weapon
final
to have
parasite.
right now.
It knows English, an English strain of the vocal cord parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator to free the world. From zero, let the world be. Sans lingua franca, the world will be torn asunder. And then, it shall be free. People will suffer,
Okay,
of course,
he's grabbed.
phantom pain.
Gives me
The
a
world
chance.
will need a new
No,
common
give me a
tongue,
chance to change
a
my
language
weapon.
of
Never
roots.
mind.
My metal gears shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their
This is
pain.
so long.
They will link lost hands, and the world will become one. This war is peace.
Oh Christ. We're done. We're done.
God, if you exist, please, I beg of you with all my breath, let my suffering end.
Not exactly an archetype. You're tired of most guns and piece of media, even among MC, the Glock main character should stand out. Yeah, like Glock's pretty common. Like I like just the humor of everyone uses a Glock for some reason, but I don't think it's meant to be funny. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. I need a break. I'm tired. I think I did well. I did well considering it well. Next time I'll hopefully finish off this area. Yeah, I appreciate company. It's been fun having text-to-speech. For now though, that is all. I hope you've all enjoyed. I mean, I somewhat enjoyed myself. Would have enjoyed a lot more if I wasn't ill, but yeah, I enjoyed it as much as I think I could. Anyway, bye for now. Hope you have a lovely evening, or day, or whatever it is you've got going on.